Hi guys, Daniel here, and welcome back to yet another episode of Car Mechanic Simulator early on a Wednesday morning. As some of you may know, over the next while I might not be able to do live streams due to Wi-Fi issues. But for now I will try and put out as much content as I possibly can. There is a new video being uploaded onto the channel as we speak from last night of Car Mechanics in there, so I thought I'll continue on today and make a bit more. On that note, we are working on this Salim GW 500. It's essentially a Ford Focus ST in real life. So the problems are inspect and replace filters, car does not start, fix suspension clunks and rattles, sloppy car steering, repair all running gear faults, repair gearbox faults, transmission not responsive, and change brake fluid and drain old fluids. So we'll do that first. We're gonna change all the fluids over first. That's the easiest job to do, so we might as well get it done and out of the way while we can. So we open up our pie menu, go to additional tools, go to drain tool, and we drain the coolant reservoir. I don't know if I need to do them all, but I normally do just to be sure. That way then they're all fresh with fresh fluids and you're ensured the job is complete. So in goes the window washer fluid. We go to the coolant reservoir, in goes the fresh coolant. At the time of recording, guys, we are on 662 subscribers. Currently aiming for 665 by the end of the month. So if you enjoy my content or you're new here and would like to see more, please like, share and subscribe. All feedback, game suggestions and video suggestions are very welcome, guys, so keep them coming in. I'll try and get to as many as I can. Typically I aim for 4 streams a week. At the moment our stream schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday and Sunday. Kick-off time is 8:30 PM UK time. I will admit this is not always met nor completed, but it's what I aim for. As I say, it's not always met, so there is times I do struggle for motivation, and a lot of the time that can be the reason why, but I am working to try and get better and be more, how do you say, consistent with my schedule. So we'll go to the shopping list and we'll get the 2 things that we know we already need. That gets them out of the way nice and early. We'll take the car inside onto lifter A. We'll go into inspection mode and we'll test as much as we possibly can. So at the moment we're just going around all the items that can be tested. Yes, this is time consuming and can be rather tedious, but if you pay attention you'll see the XP meter goes up with each test we do. So it can be worthwhile sitting down and doing this, although it can be annoying, don't get me wrong. There's times you know what's wrong with it and you just want to continue on, but it makes sense to do this. So now that that's done, we can go into the engine bay again, go into the engine and go to the different scanners. Now because it's not running, not all the scanners will work, but I will do what I can. Tire tread next. All the tires should be fine, I would imagine. Right, so first things first, car up onto the left. As high as it'll go, over to the oil drain. Place a car lifter A, drain out the old oil. Move it back and remove the oil filter. Go into our inventory, add it to our shopping list, and fit the new one. So that should cover at least one part of the list. Yes. So that's two parts of the list covered. Next thing is wheels off. On all four corners. And the drive axles out on all four corners as well. You'll see why in a wee second. So to gain access to the gearbox, you need to take out the drive axle, which was connected via the drive shaft, which run across the two front axles, which explains why I had to take the front wheels off. We'll now remove the back wheels as well, just in case there's any problems in the back of the car, which I can see from here. That's a relatively straightforward fix, so I'll do it now. Grab our front ending A, and it goes. And that fixes that. So on the wheel goes again. We do have to put the car up and down a few times, so you'll probably get used to seeing that. Where's the starter? Starter comes off. Up the car goes once again. We check the left hand side. Everything seems fine there. Underneath the car we go. Into the gearbox, which comes out, as does the clutch release bearing. Oil pan comes out just to check something. Nope, they're all fine, so I can go back on. There's an outer tie rod somewhere on this, isn't up to scratch. Found it. Again, an easy enough fix, so we'll do it now. Fuel pump can also create issues for starting the car, so that is always worth checking. Seems fine from where I am. Yes, fine. Strange, guys. It must be more engine issues. We'll back down into the engine bay again and see what we can find. Sorry if the angling's not the best for this. This particular engine is quite difficult to see, unless you can get the angles exactly right. Again, a lot of this may not be affected, but it's best to check, and then you'll know for good. You'll know for certain that you're doing it correctly. And if worst comes to worst, at least you're getting extra XP. But I think I may have just found one of the issues. Yes, I have. Happy days. So we can go to inventory, add that to our list. Electronics. Shop. Fuel injector. Nope, wrong shop. Main shop. Fuel injector 14B. Back into the engine bay. Add that back in. Add the new fuel injector. Add the throttle back in. Add the alternator. Power steering pump. The idler roller A. Belt tensioner. Time cover. And away down the bottom, the crankshaft pulley. And serpentine bolt B, which needs replaced anyway. So if we go to shopping list again, serpentine bolt B. Put in the idler roller. And as you can see, most of the list is complete. Now, so back up onto the left again. In goes the flywheel. In goes the clutch plate. We need a new clutch pressure plate. Which we already had in our shopping list from a previous job. Clutch release bearing. The gearbox itself. The drive shaft. And the wheel. And then we'll repeat the process on this side. So now that leaves us on the job list. Repair all running gear faults. wonder can I drive now to see if that'll give me a rough idea as to what's wrong with it. As at the moment, I am a bit stumped. Forgot to put the starter back in the car again. And the drive shaft. Jesus. Doesn't say much for me being a mechanic, guys, does it? So now, what? Oh, fuck's sake. No oil, guys. There's always something. It lives. Test track. So this is just to see if we can figure out what's wrong with it. I would dare say it'll be something easy that I've missed out. Oh, you being serious? It's a small rubber bushing, man. Ah! That means it's going to be hard to find it. Shit. Right, I have a rough idea where it's going to be. I think I have a rough idea of where it's going to be, guys. Because I have a pile of them saved, all I have to do is take out the parts and refit them with fresh. But if that's what the issue is, I should be able to find it easy enough. Yep. So, normally, it would be somewhere silly. And by pure luck, I've just found it. So that is another job complete, guys. If we go to the job list now, you'll see the car status is completely greyed out, and we can press finish order. So that's going to do us there, guys. This has been another episode of Car Mechanic Simulator. Once again, thank you very much for watching. I've been Daniel. Keep an eye today for your stream tonight at 8:30 PM. I already have an idea in my head what it's going to be. I just haven't announced it yet, but I have an idea in my head. So, see you all then, guys. Stay safe. Have a good day, whatever you're doing. Leave feedback on the videos. Let me know what you want to see. And if you're new here, please feel free to browse the page, interact, and welcome to the community. Thank you very much, guys. I've been Daniel, and I'll speak to you all again very soon. Thank you, and goodbye.